Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we back with another one. Week 6. You see, we got that 5-1. We picked the Buccaneers for Thursday night. They beat the Eagles. The Eagles wasn't a tough beat, but they did come through with the victory. You know, we're smoking good, getting this good vibes going. Smoke one for my loved ones. And we're going to kick into some football. So week 6, we got one win already with the Buccaneers beating the Eagles. Game 1 of week 6, it's going to be at 6:30 in the morning. So don't think you're going to be missing the game, waking up at 10 o'clock, like, wait a minute, what happened today? It was 6:30 in the morning for the Dolphins versus the Jaguars in London. Don't forget, 6:30 in the morning, Dolphins and Jaguars in London. So my pick for that game, Dolphins versus Jaguars, I'm going with the Jaguars to get their first victory. You know, they got a fan base over there in London. I feel like they just needed to get away from, wherever they were at for a minute and get this stuff going for them, man. They need to get it going. I think the Dolphins is a team they can get that off of, even though the Dolphins are a tough team as well. But I believe the Jaguars might be able to just go ahead and get a good victory on this one. So week 6, game 1, we're going with the Jaguars. So next game, we're going to the Packers versus the Bears. The Bears just beat the Raiders. And, at the end of the day, from that right there, the Bears is not just an easy team to just beat on, And I didn't pick the Bears this week. I picked the Packers. I'm going with Aaron Rodgers and his team, and I feel like they can beat the Bears. But the Bears also, have a chance to win in this game. So I'm not just going to say that's like a clear victory, but we still riding with the Packers on this one. Bears is a good team, but I feel the Packers are going to win that one. Okay, so moving on to the next one. Bengals versus the Lions. The Lions ain't doing too good either. Lions looking for their first victory, but I got Burrows in the company coming in there, the Lions home, and just coming away with a victory. They put up a fight every game. So I'm going with the Bengals. Next game, I got the Texans and Colts. Texas is a pretty good team. Colts is a pretty good team. So this is like a even game, like a toss-up game. I don't know, too much of the stats on both teams, but when it comes down to it, my pick, I'm feeling the Colts is going to win that game. I'm going with Carson Wentz and his team. They're showing up pretty good. They're pretty decent. I see a pretty decent team against Baltimore Ravens, and I feel the Colts can bring it. So I'm going with the Colts over the Texans that game. Next game, we got the Rams versus the Giants. Rams versus the Giants. Giants at home. Giants been trying to pull off little victories. I'll give it to them. But they're going against the powerhouse Rams, and I'm picking the Rams. And I know the Rams is going to go in there and get that victory. Hands down. That's all I can say on that one. So the next game, we got the Chiefs versus the Washington football team. Now, if the Washington football team wins at home and gives the Chiefs a L, then that means something's going on in Kansas City. But I feel that Kansas City has been taking a lot of losses, and they're in the mood to just win now. They're not trying to keep losing every game. Mahomes, they got to get together, and I think against the Washington football team, they will do that. So I'm going with the Chiefs on that game. Vikings versus Panthers. Panthers got a good defense. So does the Vikings. Panthers has a good offense. And so does the Vikings. So, with that being said, I'm thinking I'm going with Cousins and the Vikings to win that game against the Panthers. It's gonna be a tough game. Any man can win that game, but I'm feeling the Vikings will pull it off. Next game, we got the Chargers versus the Ravens. Ravens are a savvy team, and the Chargers are a savvy team. They both can just go to overtime and still win. Both teams could go out with a draw, for all I can say. All it depends on if I've been seeing a lot of fumbling with Lamar Jackson, and I feel like sometimes if you keep doing that, especially against a team like the Chargers, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Yeah, they pulled off that victory still with all the fumbles and messed up plays, but I feel like this Chargers team is more now to where you make any little mistake, they can capitalize on that. They can take the game away from you quickly, and that's the reason why I'm picking the Chargers. So the next game is Cardinals versus Browns. Now Browns got powerhouse offense and defense, of course, but a few keys missing, and I'm not going to discuss that. But I know that the Browns are missing a few keys, and I think the Cardinals just added some extra keys, and they also have keys. So I'm going with the Cardinals to win on the road against the Browns. Next game is the Raiders versus the Broncos. Nice AFC rivalry game. Excuse me, it's good smoke. Yeah, shout out No Studio too, man. With the clothing, the podcast, y'all check them out too, man. I'm trying to build my fan base up as well, That way we can go live and stuff. Y'all can start asking questions. Maybe we can start talking about different things besides football. But that's on another level. But also like, comment, subscribe. I'm always going to be here to give you the latest on the football, NFL, picks, talk, a lot of things like that. Also more content on the way. And not trying to stir away from this Raiders versus Broncos. Now, Raiders, this is your first week without Gruden. And I'm not sure, how's this team handling it over there. So I've been looking at the Broncos. They got a nice defense and offense. And you guys are going to have a challenge this Sunday. Not saying that the Raiders can't win, but I'm going with the Broncos. Going with the Broncos this week. And it's just based on, seeing if the Raiders have that focus in them to where coach situation and all that stuff is not going to bother them. But, Broncos, Mile High Stadium, it's some game going down. It's a rivalry. This is a divisional rivalry, and I think that Broncos are ready. So moving on to the next game, Raider fans, don't even worry, because the Cowboys versus the Patriots. I'm a Patriots fan, yes. I just feel that the Cowboys are playing pretty good, and we might not be able to handle them that well. It's a different offense. It's not like the Buccaneers. It's a different. I know both teams, are different offenses and different players and things like that. But Cowboys, they've been hungry for wins, and we've been trying to get together here in the Patriots land. And we do have a chance to win. Not saying we're gonna lose like that, but the odds. I'm thinking the Cowboys is a little bit ready to show us that they're ready to go to the playoffs. They're a good team and things like that. But I'm going with the Cowboys in that game. Next game, Seahawks and Steelers. Now Wilson was playing. I'll be going with the Seahawks, but I'm not trusting the quarterback that they have now. So this time I'm going with the Steelers. I'm going with Roethlisberger and them at home. They'll have it all together. Do what they got to do. Monday Night Football. Bills versus Titans. Derrick Henry, I understand he might can run over the Bills defense, but that defense been showing up lately, so I don't see that happening. If he does that and demolishes this defense that's been playing very good this season so far, something is wrong. But I'm going with the Bills this time. The Bills offense and defense all together. They've been smackarooing the whole way through this season right now so far. So I will be going with not the Titans, excuse me, the Bills. That's somebody else's pick that picked the Titans, and we'll get to that later. Yeah, I'm going with the Bills. The whole scores from each team would be 57. You know, and I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown before you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Keep following the Money to Great with all this NFL talk and content. Whatever we bring to you is gonna be all exclusive, good footage and stuff. So yeah, let me go ahead and give y'all back the rundown of my picks this week. So Dolphins, Jaguars, I got the Jaguars. Packers, Bears, I got the Packers. Bengals versus the Lions, I got the Bengals. Texans, Colts, I have the Colts. Rams versus Giants, I got the Rams. Chiefs versus Washington football team, I have the Chiefs. Vikings versus Panthers, I'm going with the Vikings. Chargers versus the Ravens, I'm going with the Chargers. Cardinals, Browns, I'm going with the Cardinals. Raiders versus the Broncos, I'm going with the Broncos. Cowboys versus the Patriots, my team, hey, salute the Patriots, but I'm going with the Cowboys. Seahawks, Steelers, I'm going with the Steelers that game. Bills, Titans, I'm going with the Bills that game. The final score of that whole game will be 57. Now, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. But this week we're going to add something on. So, we heard my predictions. And at the end of the day, we're going to go ahead and keep their list and keep my list. And we're going to see who wins at the end of the week. Oh, gotta light that back up. But yeah, we might do something a little interesting. We might put a little change in someone's pocket just for the win. We might do that like that. Start doing that, if y'all want to start putting in y'all picks or something, maybe, we got a little pot at the end of the week off of this show. Things like that, Things like that we will do. And just rock with me, show the support, love, I'll show it back, I'll give it back. But we're going to move on with this week 6 picks by Compton Biggie. So Compton Biggie wasn't able to put his pick in for the Thursday night game. It was not enough time to, get that stuff together. But we do got his Sunday picks. So for the Dolphins, for Biggie's picks on Sunday, week 6 NFL, 6:30 in the morning, you got the Dolphins versus the Jaguars. Biggie picks the Jaguars for that game. Game 1 of week 6. Dolphins, Jaguars. Biggie has the Jaguars. Moving on to the next game. Packers, Bears. Biggie has the Packers. Next game, Bengals, Lions. Biggie has the Bengals. Next game, we got Texans versus the Colts. Biggie has the Texans winning that game. Rams versus Giants. Biggie has the Rams winning that game. Chiefs versus Washington football team. Biggie says Washington football team is going to win that game. Next game, Vikings versus Panthers. Biggie has the Vikings. Then we have the Chargers versus the Ravens. Biggie also has the Chargers on that game. Now, before we get to this part, these two guys, I ain't even gonna say it like that, but they picked the Browns though. So Biggie picks the Browns, Cardinals-Browns game. He picks the Browns. Raiders versus Broncos. Biggie picks the Raiders, of course. Next game is going to be Cowboys versus the Patriots. Biggie picks the Cowboys as well. So we got the Seahawks versus the Steelers. Biggie picks the Steelers. Then for his Monday night pick, he picks versus the Bills versus Titans. He picks the Bills. So that's Biggie's pick. Biggie picks the Jaguars, the Packers, the Bengals, the Texans, the Rams, the Washington football team, the Vikings, Chargers, the Browns, the Raiders, the Cowboys, the Steelers, and the Bills for his Sunday picks. And, you know, we're going to keep that in count. We're going to keep that right here. We're going to get that recap once this Sunday, or I'm sorry about that, Monday night football is over. Probably Tuesday morning you might see a video. And, yeah, so let's kick into gear and get into Eli the Mayor's picks this week. So, yeah, 6:30. Don't forget, 6:30 in the morning. Dolphins versus Jaguars. Eli is saying that the Dolphins are going to win that game. He's going with the Dolphins that game. Next game, Packers to Bears. He's going with the Packers as well. Bengals versus the Lions. He's going with the Bengals. Next game, Texans versus Colts. Eli the Mayor is going with the Colts. Rams versus Giants. Eli's going with the Rams. Chiefs versus Washington. Eli's going with the Chiefs. Vikings versus Panthers. Eli's going with the Vikings. Chargers versus Ravens. Eli's going with the Chargers. Going to be in that game. Cardinals versus Browns. Eli's going with the Browns that game. Raiders versus Broncos. Eli's going with the Broncos that game. Cowboys versus Patriots. Of course, Eli's going with the Cowboys that game. Next game, Seahawks, Steelers. Eli's going with the Steelers as well. And then for Monday night, Eli the Mayor is picking the Titans for the win. So, we're going to run it back again. Eli's picks is the Dolphins, the Packers, the Bengals, the Colts, the Rams, the Chiefs, the Vikings, the Chargers, the Browns, the Broncos, the Cowboys, the Steelers, and the Titans. So, with that being said, the picks are in like the votes are in. And let's see if my predictions are like, you know, the number one picks. Or let's see who's coming in the first, second, and third this week. You got me, you got Biggie and Eli the Mayor with the picks. And you know, I'm trying to make this a little bit more funner than just, oh, we're just gonna have just my picks and stuff like that. Let's put a little challenge to it, you know, and let's see where this goes, you know, and I thank everybody for watching, liking, subscribing, hitting the notification bell. You know, loyalty is priceless. You know, got a lot of merch coming on the way, and should start doing a lot more sit down so y'all can know what's going on and talking to y'all, you know, things like that. But yeah, So there's a lot of stuff on the way, and I need to stop just saying it's on the way, and it's going to be in your face in the city near you. But well, I got a lot of more ideas and things coming to this page. So I just like to thank everybody for rocking with me first and foremost. And it's about a few more hours till when the football game starts, so we can start with this game one to see who's going to win this week between us three. And it's just a challenge, you know. And I'm just kicking back with y'all for a minute. I know it's going to be a lot of editing, just hanging out doing this. But I think y'all deserve that because y'all been rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Also, look out for those top 15 plays of the week. Let me know if y'all want to see some hits of the week as well. I mean, I could do that too. But, you know, I think the top 15 plays of the week is pretty cool. Yeah, it's going down where I'm at, you know. But, hey, you know, we safe, we good, you know. What else I got for y'all? Pretty much, man, good times and making good music. It's gonna be a lot of good music coming. It ain't gotta be by me, but you'll see what I mean. If you ever see me posting some music, you know it's gonna be some good music. Cause pretty much, you know, that's where I come from was the music thing, you know, freestyling and things like that. I just, you know, I know what good music sounds like, you know, I like that. And yeah, wish I was able to just go ahead and answer your questions now, but you know, no live right now. But we on YouTube, we making it, right? We making it happen. So y'all got the picks for this week, week 6. And why not just go ahead and come back with another video just chatting with y'all. You know, week 6 we here. Picks are in. What more can I say? I'm gonna say it again. I thank y'all for rocking with me. You know, because you know, wouldn't be nothing without y'all. And this is how we do it, y'all. Plenty the Great Man signing out. Week 6 predictions are in. Stay tuned.